Teacher, can calling.
Hi guys, this is Diya and welcome to Mom and Me. It feels so weird after filming a video after so long. It's been like months and months that I've disappeared from YouTube. But New Year, fresh start. I do feel like as soon as 2025 started, I do feel like being a little bit more active now. So this is it. This is my first video 2025, and I plan to do a lot of, no, sorry, let me not commit. I plan to do few videos, but mostly on meal preps and food related videos. So let's see what 2025 has in store for me. And let's get started with today's meal planning video. So basically, what is this video about? This video is about all the kids' favorite things. Well, it was actually a fortnight ago. It was my son's 7th birthday, and he had a list of items that he wanted me to cook. So this is everything that he wanted. It may not be the healthiest of the meal prep that I have done, but it's certainly the yummiest one, and I'm sure your kids will love it. So let's get started with today's video.
The first thing I prepped for was a big batch of herb dough. This dough is quite versatile and can be used for making both pizzas and Subway sandwiches. To start, I need to activate some yeast. For this, I have taken lukewarm water and added salt, sugar, 1 sachet of dry yeast to it. Mix everything together and let it sit for about 5 minutes or until the yeast becomes frothy. If your yeast does not become frothy, discard the mixture as your yeast might have expired. Next, I will take 5 cups of all-purpose flour or self-raising flour you can take as well and add 2 tablespoons of semolina, salt to taste, Italian mixed herbs, olive oil and the yeast mixture. I will then knead the dough until it is smooth and elastic. Once the dough is ready, I will coat it with olive oil, cover it and put it in the fridge for a slow rise. I will use this dough over the next 2 days so I don't have to leave it outside to rise quickly. Next, I will marinate the paneer. I will use this in 2 recipes. So I have taken enough paneer for both. To marinate the paneer, I will take 1 cup of hung yogurt and add a spice mix consisting of black salt, cumin powder, garam masala and red chili powder. I will also add kasuri methi powder made by roasting and crushing kasuri methi between my palms. Then I will incorporate 2 tablespoons of ginger garlic paste and 2 tablespoons of roasted chickpea flour, mixing everything thoroughly. Don't forget to add mustard oil. Finally, I will add the paneer cubes to this marinade. To achieve an amazing charcoal taste in the paneer tikka, I will introduce a smoky flavor by heating a piece of coal, pouring a bit of ghee on top and covering the paneer marinade for about an hour. Once the smoky flavor is infused, I will immediately refrigerate it, allowing it to marinate slowly in the fridge, just like the dough. One key ingredient for my recipes is tomato base. This versatile tomato sauce can be used for a variety of dishes from pastas, pizzas to curries, even lasagnas. I usually used canned tomatoes, but if you do not have the tomato cans available, then boil the tomatoes, peel the skin off, grind it, and slow cook it until the sauce becomes thick. To this, I will add salt, Italian mixed herbs, red chili flakes if you like, and some tandoori masala. Grind this all together, and your tomato sauce is ready. The next preparation involves making a yogurt green chutney. To begin, take 1 bunch of coriander and 1 bunch of mint leaves. Add the juice of 1 lemon, chaat masala, cumin powder and black salt powder to taste. Incorporate a quarter onion and 2 cloves of garlic. Grind the mixture slightly to create a coarse paste. Finally, add 1 cup of yogurt and mix well until a smooth and creamy chutney is achieved. This green chutney is ready to serve and enjoy. I have made two versions of this chutney, one of which is slightly more runny than the other. The difference is consistency. It's due to the varying amount of the yogurt added. The runnier chutney has more yogurt, giving it a lighter texture, whereas the thicker version has less yogurt, resulting in a denser blend, which I plan to use on the Indie Tandoori Paneer pizza. Let's see how it comes up. Both variations have their own unique charm and can be paired with different dishes according to the preference. And now let's jump to the next preparation, which is garlic butter. Garlic butter is such a versatile condiment that can elevate many dishes such as cheesy garlic bread, garlic pizza, breadstick. To make garlic butter, simply mix softened unsalted butter with garlic paste, Italian mixed herbs, chopped coriander, salt and pepper. This mixture can be used as a base for dishes like Indie Paneer pizza, where it complements marinated paneer, bell peppers, onions, and mozzarella cheese. Store leftover garlic butter in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks or freeze it in small portions for later use. With this, all the preps are done, and now let's see what all can I make with these preps. So the first dish I'll be making is Indie Tandoori Paneer Pizza. Here's how I did it. First things first, I took the dough out of the fridge and let it come to room temperature. A little trick I love is to knead the dough for at least 5 to 7 minutes before rolling it out. This makes the pizza base super smooth and fluffy. Once the dough is ready, I roll it out and transfer it to the baking tray, pressing the edges down about half an inch to get that nice deep pan pizza base. I then let the dough rise for another hour or so to give it perfect deep pan crust. Now on to the fun part, adding the toppings. First I spread some garlic butter we prepared yesterday, followed by tomato sauce. When it comes to toppings, I like to keep it simple. I added green capsicum, red pickled chilies and small pieces of roasted tandoori paneer. The trick is the fewer the toppings, the more flavorful the pizza will be. For some of the pizzas, I also added tandoori marinade, but I skipped it for the kids' pizza since they didn't want it. Adding the paneer tikka marinade gave the pizza perfect tandoori taste. My kids preferred olives over red peppers, so we tweaked the toppings to their liking. I prefer using pizza oven over the regular oven because it cooks the pizza quickly and evenly. Usually I put the pizza base directly onto the preheated pizza stone, but since I was making a deep pan pizza, I had to leave it in the pizza pan to rise. I placed the pizza pan directly in the oven for 2 minutes to firm it up, the base to firm it up before transferring it directly onto the stone base. I've been using this pizza oven for years now and I absolutely love it. No complaints at all. You can probably tell by how used the stone looks. Finally, cut the pizza and serve it hot. This may not taste exactly like the Domino's Indie Tandoori pizza, but it is very close and definitely much more hygienic since it's homemade. So the next recipe that I wanted to make with these ingredients that we had prepped was paneer tikka dry. You know, my family absolutely loves paneer tikka dry. So while I was marinating the paneer for the pizza, I decided to make a little bit more to prepare some paneer tikka dry as well. That's why I also whipped up some runny green chutney. We love it so much that we practically drink it with the paneer tikka. Since we already had the paneer marinade done, all I needed to do was square the paneer cubes and roast them over a direct flame. You can also barbecue it if you like. It makes for an incredible Friday night movie snack. Just grill or bake until they're slightly charred and cooked thorough. Trust me, a sprinkle of chaat masala and a squeeze of lemon juice takes this dish to the next level. So you must give it a go. So the next recipe is Subway sandwich. My kids love Subway sandwiches and our weekly visits to the franchise were a cherished tradition until I witnessed some hygiene issues and cross-contamination during the preparation process. That day I decided to make Subway style sandwiches at home. While I typically purchase bread from Woolworths, I long for the Subway's iconic Italian herb bread. Determined to recreate it, I decided to experiment using pizza dough. I rolled the dough into long tubes, allowed it to rise, and then bake it at 250 degrees Celsius for around 15 minutes. As the bread baked, an aromatic herb scent spread through the house, reminded me of walking into a Subway restaurant. My children were delighted by the familiar smell even before they tasted it. The bread turned out well, but it was a little denser and less fluffy than I had hoped. I think I need a couple of more tries to just nail it. Nonetheless, the bread was very flavorful. Once filled with fresh veggies and sauces, the difference was hardly noticeable, and my children thoroughly enjoyed their homemade Subway sandwich. How's it?
Amazing. It's better.
Better? Better than Subway? Or same like Subway?
Better. Better.
Yay! So the last recipe was penne pasta, the red sauce pasta. I had half of the tomato sauce left over, so I decided to make penne pasta for my kids' Monday morning school lunchbox. To make pasta, I took a pan and added olive oil to it. To this, I added the leftover garlic butter and cook it for a few seconds before adding fresh rosemary from my garden. Stir again for a few seconds, then add the leftover tomato sauce, salt and pepper, and now I will cook it till the oil separates. Once the oil is separated, add fresh basil leaves and boiled pasta and penne pasta is ready. As simple as that. You can add some parmesan cheese or cheddar cheese while serving along with some fresh basil leaves, and yummy pasta is ready in no time. It's literally took me like 10 minutes to make it, 10-15 minutes, and it tastes
So, guys,
amazing.
these were all the recipes that I had to share today. I hope you enjoyed them and I hope they were worth giving a try. And I am sure my kids enjoyed it and yours will do. Now, before signing off, I want to mention something about meal plan and prep. So, meal prepping, everybody has different views about it. My view was that I want to cook breakfast, lunch, dinner every day, fresh for my family. But then I was in that vicious cycle of cooking 3 meals a day and then cleaning 3 times a day, whether it's dishes or kitchen cooktop or kitchen platform. I was adding a lot of work for myself. And then there are, anyways, days when you have a little bit of food left over, which you consume on the next day. Is that a big deal? No. So, if you are someone who does not prefer meal planning or prepping, you can try this alternate day cooking. That's another amazing method. I sometimes do alternate day cooking. I will cook one dal and two veggies, some protein like say paneer, burji or something, and then enough for me to last next day or the day after. This is not a lot of days you're planning in ahead, but that certainly gives you a peace of mind. That's the beauty of meal planning and prepping. Well, I sometimes do a lot of preps on the weekend, and then which can last me a lot of days, a lot of coming days ahead. That's another way of meal prepping. If you don't like a big batch cooking, then you can do alternate day cooking, whatever it is, girl. But if you haven't tried it, you gotta try it because it will open up new opportunities for you to do things that you like, whether it's reading a book, going out for a coffee with your friend, going to the gym, reading a book, or just relax at home, having a good nap, whatever it is. I think meal planning and prepping is a woman's best friend if used properly. So I'll sign off on this note, and I shall see you in my next video, hopefully coming soon. So bye for now.
I need the dice for one game.
કયું
તને પણ સુપર ટોપ છે ના તો ટીચર છે ખોલ નહીં